y'all? It's your girl Marie Cashmere, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can get my pretty much everyday face in 10 minutes or less. I'm a mom on the go. I'm the first one up in the morning. I don't have time, sweetie. Like, I can't do a 35-minute face every day. Like, I just can't. Plus, I really don't even know what I'm doing like that. So if you want to see how you can get this look in 10 minutes or less, stay tuned.
Whew. All right, so we're starting off here. Don't come for me. We're gonna put 10 minutes on the clock and we're gonna do this. So I'm cleaning my face here with just some regular witch hazel, y'all. That's what I use to just kind of make sure my face is super clean. I did wash using my Dermalogica face wash. I'll go over my skincare routine in a different video, but I want y'all to see, like, my face has been breaking out, sis, stress. So we just gonna make sure everything is cleaned really good before we apply anything to the face, makeup, lotion, anything. So I'm just using my witch hazel here. As you can see, the pad came off super clean. So we're gonna move on to the brows, baby. So the first thing I always do is my eyebrow. That's just how I like to start off because I feel like the brows pretty much sets your face. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in the color Ebony. So this is a technique that I learned from Kayla. Shout out to Kayla. We're going to line that bottom brow, the bottom of the brow, and the top, just to kind of define the lines. Now, I did get my eyebrows microbladed. It's time for me to go back to my second session. That's a whole nother video. But we're just going to do light hair strokes to fill that in. Yeah, so that's what she doing. Sis, we looking real dusty, but it's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Just watch. Sit back and watch. Don't believe, just watch. Alright, so we're on that second brow. Again, we're going to start with that bottom lid. That one line is a little on the crooked side, but it's okay, because we gonna fix it up. It's alright. Do those hair-like strokes. Yeah. Get that tail, get that tail. And I'm not cockeyed, I'm just looking in the mirror. Don't come for me. All right, sis. Now what you gonna do? Boom. We're gonna take that same pencil. What? Oh, no, never mind. We're going back. Missed the spot. Okay. Fill it in, sis. Okay, you good now? Look, yeah. So we're gonna use the other end of the pencil. And we're just gonna kind of brush that all in, take away any harsh lines, and it gives you a really natural brow. I just started using this method probably about 2 weeks ago, but I like it so far. All right, so brows are done. Next, we're gonna put some eyeliner on. So pull that eye, not off your face, but just enough. Get you a little line popping. You know what I'm saying? Something slight, not too much. Okay. On to the other. Okay, sis. Okay, I see you. All right, we good? We good. All right, what's next? We're gonna keep it moving. All right, so next we're gonna do my lashes. This is honestly probably the thing that takes the longest when I do my makeup. I just use the Duo lash glue in dark. We're gonna take our lashes, sis. We use the same lashes over and over until we fall asleep in them. What? Because ain't nobody got time. These are my Ardell, I think these are the 700 Wispies faves. I like these because they're super natural. I also like the double stacked ones, but we're just putting some lash glue on that, and you're gonna grab your lash in the middle with the tweezers right there. Boom. And this was a lot harder trying to record because, yeah, but okay. Oh, get jiggy. Oh. And I'm checking the time right here because I'm trying to do this in 10 minutes, like the pressure. All right. So what are you going to do right where you're holding that lash in the middle? You place that right in the middle of your lash line, like right in the middle. You tuck that sucker in there, let go, and then you grab the tail, push the tail in, then you do the same in the front, and then you make like minor adjustments to make sure your lash is sitting where you want it to sit. You got to concentrate on this part because you don't want your eyelash to be, you know, a little crooked. Yeah, push it down just a little bit. We good. And you see that line is like, it looks great. It's gonna dry black. Like, it's just gonna look like eyeliner. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next lash. I think this is where I started getting nervous because, like, what? I'm running out of time. And then trying to hold it up. But you just get you a good amount, not too much, because you don't want it to be too wet, but just enough to make sure that the lash ain't gonna go nowhere, sis. You do the same thing. I think this is where I realized I was looking like extra dusty, but you know, hey, whatever. This is a safe zone, right? Judge-free zone. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on this other lash. Bruh, like, it got stuck right there, and that happens, but you always want to make sure that there's no glue left over on your tweezers, or else your lash will get stuck, and then it's just like a headache. But I'm just placing that into the lash line and kind of push it in just a little bit. And you do the same thing, make necessary adjustments. All right. And as y'all can see, like, this literally is what takes the longest. And it don't even take that long, but like, out of everything I do, my lashes take the longest, but it's okay. That one lash, pull that down some. All right, so then I always just kind of clean the top of that duo glue off. All right, so we're moving on. We're gonna moisturize our face. I use the Dermalogica Active Moist, not a lot, just a little. And we're gonna put that all over and rub that in, sis. Yes, rub it in. Boop, get that. Oh, yes. And normally, y'all, I don't put anything on my forehead, like as far as makeup. But because of this breakout that I had this month, I'm having to apply makeup to my forehead, which is like super weird. Next, we're going in with the Fenty primer. And this is, I'm gonna link everything down below, but this is like the super matte one that she just came out with. I like this one, and I just put that all in my T-zone. So I have combination oily skin, so I usually focus my primer on my T-zone. All right, so next on, I couldn't find I couldn't find my concealer. Yes, it's just, you know, of course, because you're trying to do it within a certain amount of time. So I'm going in with my MAC NC45 concealer. And I know that I'm probably supposed to use some type of a brush. Y'all, don't come for me. This is just what works for me. I put that concealer all over like any red spots or hyperpigmentation, anything that I have that I kind of want to conceal a little bit. That's where I put my concealer. And I just use my fingers, sis, because I ain't no pro. So this is what we do until I learn something different. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know, how the hell am I supposed to be putting this on? All right. And then I'm annoyed because I have to put it on my forehead and I never really do. So yeah. So now we're going to take my handy dandy brush that I really use for everything. We're just going to pat that concealer in. Pat it in, sis. We're just going to pat that all over. And I'm like patting hard as hell because I'm trying not to run out of time. I just pat it in until it's basically blended in. You can't see it anymore, if that makes sense. But yeah, y'all just keep watching. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so next I have that same NC45 color, and this is a foundation stick that I got from MAC. And I'm just going to slap that on all over. And then we're going to pat that in like hell too. Sis, pat, girl, hurry up. You're running out of time. You're running out of time. And this, sometimes it's a little bit harder to pat in. Sometimes I kind of have to like press and like drag it in a little bit. But yeah, my arm is getting tired. All right, so we're just going to pat and drag and slide and blend. Blend, that's the right word. We're blending. That's what we're doing, people. All right. So yeah, we're blending and we're blending. And then I do the little 3 stripes because that's what YouTube tells me to do. But yeah, like I said, I normally don't put anything on my forehead. So that was like hard. This has been hard for me trying to blend my forehead in, but whatever. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Soft Focus Finishing Powder in the color Creamy Bronze Finish. This is kind of what I always use just to finish everything off and just bring it all together. And I ran out of time. Bruh, trying to be extra and record, but whatever, it's cool because I'm basically done. We're just gonna finish patting that in. Boom. All right, so then I can usually, if I'm just like really not trying to do much, I'll just go out like this. But we're gonna add a little bit of eyeshadow, and these are like my neutral everyday eyeshadow colors that I use. This is the ColourPop Take Me Home palette. So we're going to use a little bit of that darker color on the eyelids. Add, I guess, like definition. I don't know. I just like the way that looks. And then we're going to use this one. It has a little bit of shine to it. Just slap a little bit of that on top. Not too much because we don't want to look like we are a pixie dust fairy. So yeah. And then I go in with that gold. Like just a little bit of the gold. In like, what's that, like my tear duct area, like the inner eyelids. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. I put it right there. Yeah. So then at this point, I'm pretty much done. Oh yeah, so you always, well not always, but you can go back in with a little bit of highlight. Look at me trying to be fancy. Almost forgot. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer. And I use the e.l.f. bronzer. Again, I'll link everything down below. And this, again, is what YouTube told me to do. So, yeah, I'm not a professional. But clearly, if you're still watching this, you know that by now. Yeah, put a little bit right there, too. Boom. All right, so zoom in, girl. Let them see it, sis. Okay. Oh, she thinks she cute. All right. And this is pretty much all you get on a daily basis, bruh. Like, that's all I got. Clean off my fingertips. She don't want to get any makeup on any of her clothes. Then we're going to take our Urban Decay All-Nighter finishing spray. Try not to choke in the process. Yeah, she done. You gonna let that dry, fan it out. Oof, we a little dusty. Now we gotta do this. I do currently have a sew-in. This is raw hair. This is the Cambodian hair. I'll do another video specifically about this. But sis, what we gonna do now? Hook it up.
Boom. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That was my 10-minute face. I did go back and add some extras like my eyeshadow and a little bit of highlight, but pretty much the base 10 minutes and I'm out the door, sis. Like, that's all I got. That's all I got. So if you want to see more videos like this, or if there's anything else you want to see, comment down below, especially like if you want to see how I got these curls or anything else. If you want a more detailed video on lashes, that's coming up because I always get questions on that. So just stay tuned. And y'all, don't let nobody with bad brows tell you how to live your life, sis.